And now it's time for NASCAR's Xfinity Series Round 2 in 2024 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Hello, Atlanta! Drivers, start your engines!
250 miles from Atlanta Motor Speedway, the NASCAR Xfinity Series underway.
Big push by Riley Herbst. Tried to get Jesse Love clear to the lead. Didn't quite work out there. Doesn't look like they're going to work together as teammates right at the start here, Joe.
Well, let's kind of wait and see how this goes here. You know, like I said, to go into this corner into turn 3, everyone's getting a feel for their car, what they're going to have. You see them kind of moving around. See that separation from the first row to the second row. That's everybody looking for a little bit of air, looking for that handling. Then they draft back up on the straightaway. This is what we're going to see most of the day. The best cars can stay really close into corners. The really, really good cars will be able to go 3 wide, maybe high later in the race.
You have to believe, as I look through the race film for this race, coming into the broadcast booth, the outside lane, Joey, kind of dominates this racetrack for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. You got to think it's just a matter of time, Joey, before it takes over here as we see Jesse Love in outside lane clearing for the lead. Yeah, these lap cars are going to make it really difficult. They're going to clear this one last lap car here, and then there's 2 quite a bit of ways ahead. Maybe they'll catch them on the last lap. I'm not quite sure. Dawson Cram here you see getting past.
They're backing up. You can see Love's jumping out there a little bit. I'd love to hear the conversation right now on 2 Radio, coaching up the rookie as we come to 1 lap to go in the stage.
Who we got really far ahead.
Jesse Love has led the first 39 laps. Can he finish the deal
Parker
and win stage 1 from the pole?
He's got no one there with him. Look for the run to come from the 98 down the back straightaway here. If he can get the push.
Here it comes.
Oh! Sam Mayer out of line in the 1. Drafting help from Parker Kligerman. Final lap, first stage at Atlanta.
That's going to give this stage to Jesse Love.
They're side by side, and they're not going to get there. Jesse Love back to the line, leads the first 40 laps and wins the stage. That's 6 straight stage victories for Richard Childress Racing in the draft.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
Pretty strong race cars. Great race car driver doing his job.
Under caution for the second time today here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The 14 of J.J. Yaley going for a ride while we were away.
Here you see J.J. He's getting pushed down the front straightaway. And what you're going to see is this is a little tricky area. He had to check up a little bit not to run into Jeff Burton. And then that just kind of gets things a little stacked up. And he just gets pushed around. Little slide does a good job at keeping it down. This is where you get nervous when you see someone sliding into 1. Is if they're going to come back up the racetrack and wipe out a bunch of cars. JJ, experienced driver, did a good job at holding the bottom while he's spinning. After that, he's going to need 4 tires and a change of pants.
Let's get a look from Haley Deegan and see her view of this.
91 right behind Yaley is Kyle Weatherman. Here's the onboard with Deegan.
Oh, wow. Blind 2 in the sun.
Allmendinger, Hill, Kligerman.
Justin Allgaier in second. Now, you got to think that's where the move comes from as we see a couple of penalties being served as we talked. And John Hunter Nemechek back down pit road. Apparently he thought the same thing we thought earlier, Joey, that maybe I should not be running this damaged car down.
You see, where's the move happen first, right? Everyone's building this up as they come to take the last lap. Where's the run going to come from? You got to back up from the leader. That's how you form a run. Is you got to back up to the car in front, behind you, put a little gap in between you and the car ahead of you, and when you come off of turn 2, you let her rip, and you try to build a run, but it doesn't look like he's doing it.
No, he couldn't build a strong enough run there at the 7 car, Justin Allgaier. That's certainly the guy we're looking for. See some good side-by-side racing here with A.J. Allmendinger.
Into 3, final time, stage 2. Love is out front. Allgaier's there, Herbst is there, but nobody making a move.
Nothing going to happen here.
I don't think they're strong enough to make a move. Justin Allgaier's going to take a little peek low, but there's nothing there. Riley Herbst's actually going to get an early thing.
Jesse Love gets out the broom, sweeping stage 1 and stage 2. He's led 78 laps today. It's only the 6th time a driver has swept the first 2 stages on a drafting track.
If he can find 1 or 2 foot a corner, he can queer A.J. Allmendinger, but he's so far we're at a stalemate.
So close 3 or 4 laps ago, been able to slide up, reclaim control, didn't do it, and he remains side by side.
AJ's giving him a little bit more room. I think he sees Joey. I think he sees Jesse Love bobbing a little bit. You know what? Maybe I don't want to be right on his door. Maybe give him a little bit of room, so if he gets loose, I don't wreck.
It's going to be a good push for him down into turn 1
he
here.
Might clear.
That's going to be enough.
There he goes.
That's what he needed. There's that foot war. He won a couple foot down that front stretch, a couple foot in 1 and 2, and that cleared him.
He might want to take Cole Custer to dinner this week. It was a nice little shove from behind there to get him out front.
He might want to take his team to dinner, because that thing's a freaking rocket ship, man.
We've said all day, you just can't make the inside lane work unless your name is Jesse Love.
Man, I tell you what, it's so nice when you come to a super speedway and you got a car that you can do things with that others can't. I always say super speedway racing, it's like a card game. And you get dealt a hand, right? And sometimes you may have 4 aces in there and it's looking pretty good and you can't screw it up no matter what you do.
Brandon Jones this last lap ran a 31.28. That's a rocket ship lap. That's one of the fastest laps we've seen all day. And they're going to catch right back up to that pack in front of them in really a lap and a half's time.
20 to go now, and this to me just feels like the calm before the storm. We didn't really get the storm at the end of stage 1, stage 2 like we anticipated. We'll see if we get it at the end of this race, and if fuel mileage is a factor, there's no doubt some big moments are going to happen in the latter stages. 4 to go, and I'm legit nervous.
I am so nervous right now. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out. I love how we have some crew chiefs that say, oh yeah, no problem, and other crew chiefs say, yeah, I don't know about this, guys. They don't know either.
Ryan Truex running 3rd. Twice in his career he's finished 3rd here at Atlanta.
We got 98 slow, 00 slow.
They're teammates.
Both out of fuel, it looks like. Down the front stretch.
Stewart Haas Racing out of the draft. And it did happen simultaneously.
So that's 2 so far.
Coming back to 2 to go. The frustration on the pit box. They'll have to pit under green. Jesse Love still out in front.
So now if I'm Jesse Love, I'm pretty excited. I got they got 2 other RCR cars, or I should have.
We have a caution for Ryan Sieg.
The other Ford. All 3 Fords ran out of fuel on the exact same lap. Now this is going to be even tougher now for Jesse Love. He just bought himself 2 laps of green flag running, but now he's got to run overtime on that fuel load. Oh boy.
Now what do you do? Here it goes, 2-lap shootout. It's overtime from Atlanta, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Jesse Love out front. Can he hang on?
16 out of fuel. 48 out of fuel.
A bunch of them out of gas.
They're not going.
2's out of gas.
Jesse Love out of fuel. Here comes Austin Hill driving through. Could he win it again?
Does he have enough fuel?
2 Georgia drivers out front, Hill and Chandler Smith.
We saw Austin Hill saving fuel. He did probably the best job under green of saving fuel.
Shane Van Gisbergen is up to 3rd. Ryan Truex is there. Sheldon Creed in the mix.
Riley Herbst right there.
Once they get the white flag, the next flag will end the race. 1 lap to go at Atlanta. Austin Hill is out front.
This is crazy. Can Austin Hill make it on gas?
And can Chandler Smith back up enough to make a run?
2 by 2 behind the 97.
This race will not be over, till the very last second, even though with that gap. He's got to get all the way off of turn 4 with that low fuel.
Ryan Truex out of line. Here they come off of turn 4. Austin Hill going to do it again.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
3rd career victory here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
How did that happen?
That guy just figures out how to win on a super speedway in every unique possible way.
Yes. It's going to go on and win this race as these guys all start running out of fuel.
The whole bottom lane just runs out of gas. So you know right immediately you're in a good spot.
There's Jesse Love running out of gas right here. He dominated the race today.
How sad is that? What an amazing run he had going.
Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.